I have a quote to you by Edwina Ibarra, and it goes, networking is like nutrition and fitness. We know what to do, but we don't always make it a top priority. For those of you that have not realized it, today I'm going to be talking to you about networking and why college kids need to do so immediately. How does this attain to you? Well, we're all college kids. We're all hoping that the degrees that we get today somehow put us in the best possible position, not only in our careers, but in our futures as well. But what if we're wrong about those degrees? The reason this sits so close to home for me is because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people that have far surpassed the graduation dates. People coming up in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, etc. You get the point. The funny thing is, a lot of them are still trying to find a job today. And the number one piece of common advice that they all give me as it pertains to my time in college is to network. It's to network. So today I'm going to be doing three things. First, I'm going to talk to you about an everyday problem that college kids have without even realizing it. I'm going to talk to you about the solution to said problem. And then I'm going to give you the positives of said solution. So let's jump into it. What's the problem? Well, the problem I'm going to be presenting to you today is the problem of keeping to yourself. Now, I'm not advocating that you go out there and tell everybody everything about you or give them all the information about you or show them everything about you. No, of course not. I'm a big advocate for privacy. Big advocate, especially in today's world. But in the career world, being able to market yourself and put your name out there are two of some of the most fundamental aspects as it pertains to career success. So if those two are fundamental, but you keep to yourself in the career world, that causes a problem. So let's jump to the solution. What's the solution? The solution is simple. It's networking. It is networking. What's networking, you might ask? Networking is the exchange of information, contacts, and experiences for social and professional purposes. Now, you can use networking for social purposes, you can, but we're not thinking about the social purposes. We're going to think about the professional purposes. And the reason being is because college kids like to think that we come to college to start the path to our careers. No, we're not here to only start the path. We're also here to build it. To build it. And networking is crucial to that. The reason this is so fundamental is because no one wants to feel like they're wasting their time. Nobody. No one comes to school because they like school. If you're here because you like school, you are in the minority, not in the majority. I'm going to give you a shocking statistic. According to Lou Adler, CEO of Performance-Based Learning Hiring Systems, 85% of all jobs given in America today have been given through the use of a network. Through the use of a network, 85%. And all you had to do to be a part of that 85% was to go to somebody and say, hi, my name is Lebu Momowolo. What's your name? Now, there are two objections to this. The first objection is, well, you say we have to network, but network involves talking to people. There are people out there that find it hard to talk to people. You're absolutely right. There are. But you want to know the number one piece of advice that doctors give according to the American Psychological Association as it attains to socializing issues? It's to socialize. The only way to get better at socializing is socializing. The second objection is 85% Lebu. That's a big statistic, don't you think? I don't think it's real. Well, did you know that that statistic was backed by Forbes? Not only Forbes, but the same second-hand Facebook that this university has been trying to get me to join for years. LinkedIn. In fact, Lou, the person I was talking to you about, is on the board of LinkedIn. Let's go to the positives. What are the positives? Well, I'm going to give you three positives according to smallbusiness.bc. The first positive is that you are sharing knowledge. When you are talking to people in any situation, you each talk about your experiences and how those experiences have shaped you and what you did in those experiences. Sure, you may find people with the same experiences as you, but for the most part, you will find people with different experiences than you. And they will tell you what they did in their experiences. You will tell them what you did in your experiences. Sharing knowledge, which is another crucial element in career success. Second positive is connection building. The difference between networking and talking is that talking has no end game. You can end talking however you want to, in any situation you want to. Networking has an end game. The end game is to gain the contact of the person you're talking to so that you can further build the rapport of that person later. Hey, it was nice talking to you about this. Could I please grab your contact details so that later we can meet up over here and talk about that? Connection. The third positive, actually stems off of the second positive, which is opportunity. It is opportunity. When you build connections, you get the contacts of people. And those people could take you to this spot. This person over here can take you to that spot. This person over here can take you to that spot. You never know. This person right here might not be able to take you anywhere, but that person right there can take you to a whole different world you never even knew existed. Opportunity. Let me conclude. Today we talked about three things. The first one we talked about is an everyday problem that college kids have without even realizing it, which is keeping to yourself. Then we talked about the solution to said problem in the career world, which is networking. And then we talked about the positives of networking. Whenever you're in any social situation, whatever social situation you want it to be, I beg you to please go out there and tell everyone who you are, or at least get to know people out there. Because in this life, only you can truly fight for you, especially as it pertains to the career world. Only you can fight for you. The reason why I'm telling you all this is because I want you to be the best possible versions of yourselves that you can be. The best possible versions. We may not be close with one another. We may not know each other like that. But I still want that for you. If you take nothing away from this speech, absolutely nothing, I ask that you take this. Whenever you're out and about, don't forget that you have a tool that can take you to the best possible position, not only in your career, but in your futures as well. And all you have to do is to go up to somebody and say, hey, my name is Grace Cobell. What's your name? Thank you.